We'll begin our concluding service in about 2 minutes. Just a reminder, if you have a cell phone, please keep it in the vibrate or airplane mode silent. I would appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, we are almost there. This is our final Neilah or concluding service for Yom Kippur. I'll invite you to turn to page 613 in your High Holy Day Machzorim and your High Holy Day prayer books. I'll read the English translation of Petach Lanu Sha'ar, open a gate for us when the gates are being closed, for the day is about to fade. The day shall end, the sun shall set. Let us enter your gates. Please join me. Again, the day rolls into darkness. The sky spills its pinks and purples, draining to blackness. Deep inside, there is a closing, a small gate swinging shut in the mind. Those few last thoughts rush through, and a life is sealed. Outside the temple, a lone bird sounds its call, waits for response. Continue with the words of El Norah Alillah on page 614.
El Norah Alillah, El Norah Bishat Neilah, Mite Mispar Keruim, Leha Ayin Noseim, Saledim Behila, Bishat Neilah, El Nora Alila, El Nora Alila, Hamselanu Mehila, Bishat Neilah, Shavchim Leha Navsham, Mehe Pisham Hahasham, Hametzi Emehila, Bishat Neilah, El Nora Alila, El Nora Alila, Hamselanu Mehila, Bishat Neilah, Heve Lahem Lesitra, Vehotsem Mime'era, Vehot Men Lehod Ulagila, Bishat Neilah, El Nora Alila, El Nora Alila, Hamselanu Mehila, Bishat Neilah, El Nora Alila, El Nora Alila, Hamselanu Mehila, Bishat Neilah.
We continue on 621, a reverie before prayer. Taking small steps into the new year, I have come upon a blue lake in my heart, the stillest of waters in this dense word forest of prayer. And like a stand of old growth, the towers of the last Amidah rise toward the unnameable. Continue with the words of the Hatzikadish on 620.
Yitgadal v'yitgadash Shemei Rabbah Bi'amadi v'rachirete B'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael b'hagala u'v'zman kariv v'yimiru amen Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yidpa'ar v'yidramam v'yidnaseh v'yidhadar v'yidhaleh v'yidhala Shemei Dekudashah Leila, Leila, Min Kol Birchata V'Shirata, Tush Bechata V'Nechemata, Da'amiran Bi'ama V'Yemiru.
The tefillah begins on page 622 and continues on even pages. Please rise as we ask God to open our lips.
Adonai, sifatai tiftach, ufi yagid tehilatecha. Adonai, sifatai tiftach, ufi yagid tehilatecha. Oh God, open up my lips as I begin to pray. Oh God, open up my lips as I begin to pray. Adonai, sifatai tiftach, ufi yagid tehilatecha.
Adonai, sifatai tiftach, ufi yagid tehilatecha.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei avoteinu v'imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Leah Elohei Rachel Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor ve'hanora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim V'koneh HaKol V'zocher Chasdei Avot V'imahot U'mevii Gula Livnei V'neihem L'mahan Shemo B'yahava Zochreinu l'chaim Melech hafetz b'chaim V'chotmeinu b'sefer hachayim L'ma'ancha Elohim chayim Melech Hoseir U'Mashiach U'Magen Baruch Atah Adonai Baruch Hu U'Baruch Shemo Magen Avraham V'Ezrat Sarah Amen. Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai Mechaye HaKol Atah Rav Le'Hoshia Mechalkel Chayim Bechesed Mechaye HaKol
Please join me on page 629, a poem by Marshall Falk called Open Gate. The arc of evening slowly turning, the sun's blue shadows washed away. The gate still opens as 3 stars wait to pierce the sky. In the corridor where night bears its maze, you begin to begin again. And on page 634, the words of holiness, Ata Kadosh, V'Shimcha Kadosh, U'Kadoshim B'Chol Yom Ya'alucha Selah. You are holy, your name is holy. Seekers of holiness praise you day by day. Selah. Feel free to be seated. And please join me on page 635. O Holy One, I hear and say so many words, yet yours is the word I need. Speak now and help me listen. And if what I hear is silence, let it quiet me, let it disturb me, let it touch my need, let it break my pride, let it shrink my certainties, let it enlarge my wonder. The closing words of the tefillah are found on page 639. God of goodness, mercy, and hope, we are grateful for your gifts of love and compassion. Seal us today for a life of integrity, lived in covenant with you. God of peace, grant us peace, your most precious gift. You have given us freedom to choose between good and evil, life and death. May we choose life and good, that our children may inherit from us the blessing of peace. May we and the whole family of Israel be remembered and sealed in the book of life. Blessed is forgiveness, and blessed are goodness, mercy, and love. Blessed is the nearness of divine presence, and blessed is the hope for peace. Baruch atah Adonai, Osei HaShalom. You are the blessed one, the eternal one, source of peace. Words of slichot, forgiveness, are found on page 645. Take the fruit of our lips, wholesome, true, and sweet. Accept our offerings, our words, as we walk your path honestly and with integrity. Life is what you cherish and desire, not the death of human beings. Have faith in our righteousness. Diminish the voices that speak against us. Raise us up and let your presence light the way. Let this day's reckoning be done. Help us find atonement. Give us strength to stand upright in the world. Even before we cry out, may your forgiveness go forth. Adonai, please receive these offerings, the sincere offerings of our lips. Continuing on page 648, words of Moses, Salach na la'avon ha'am hazeh. Moses prayed to God, as you have been faithful to this people ever since Egypt, please forgive their failings now in keeping with your boundless love. Adonai, Adonai, El Rahum V'Chanun, Erech Apayim, V'Rav Chesed V'Emet, Notzer Chesed La'alafim, Nosei Avon V'Fesha, V'Chata'a V'Nakeh. Adonai, Adonai, God compassionate, gracious, endlessly patient, loving and true, showing mercy to the 1,000th generation, forgiving evil defiance and wrongdoing, granting pardon. Vayomer Adonai salachti ki dvarecha, and God responded, I forgive as you have asked. Continue on page 651. Feel free to join me. The future has an ancient heart. The tree still stands, your love endures. Remind us we are children, still bewildered by the world, selfish, willful, lacking in patience, longing for praise, in need of hugs. Remind us we are servants, day laborers summoned every morning, lazy, distractible, focused on quick rewards, ennobled by your work. Remind us we are a vineyard, watched over, yearned over, tended these 3,000 years, scorched by fire but alive at the root, growing slowly toward the harvest day. The future has an ancient heart. The tree still stands. Your love endures. Our words of vidui or confession are found on page 653.
Ay, 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 ay.
Yai la la la
Ay,
la
ay,
la.
ay.
Yai la la
Ay,
la
ay,
la
ay,
la.
ay.
Ay la
Ay,
la
ay,
la
ay,
la.
ay.
Yai la la
Ay,
la
ay,
la
ay,
la.
ay.
Yai la 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 la
Ay,
la.
ay. Asham nu,
Asham nu,
Bagat nu,
Bagad nu,
Gazal nu,
Gazal nu,
Ti barnu dofi.
Di barnu dofi.
Ay,
Lai,
ay,
lai,
ay,
lai,
ay.
ya la la lai,
Ay,
lai,
ay,
lai,
ay.
ya la la
Ay,
lai,
ay,
lai,
ay,
lai.
ay. Heavy nu,
Heavy nu,
Vahir shanu,
the Hirshanu,
Sad nu,
Sad nu,
Hamas nu,
Hamas nu,
Tafal nu shaker.
Tafal nu sheker.
Ay,
Lai, lai,
ay,
lai,
ay,
lai,
ay.
ya la la
Ay,
lai,
ay,
lai,
ay,
lai,
ay.
ya la la
Ay,
lai,
ay,
lai,
ay,
lai.
ay. Yats nu ra,
Yahatz nu ra,
Kisav nu,
Kisav nu,
Lots nu,
Lots nu,
Marad nu,
Marad nu,
Niats nu,
Niats nu,
Sarah nu,
Sarar nu,
Avi nu,
Avi nu,
Pasha nu,
Pasha nu,
Sarar nu,
Sarar nu,
Kishi nu Horeb.
Kishinu oreb.
Ay,
La la
ay,
la
ay,
la,
ay.
ya la la la
Ay,
la
ay,
la,
ay.
ya la la la
Ay,
la
ay,
la.
ay. Rashanu,
Rashanu,
Shichatnu,
Shichatnu,
Tiavnu,
Tiavnu,
Tainu,
Tainu,
Titanu.
Titanu.
Ay,
Lai,
ay,
lai,
ay,
ay,
ay.
ya la la
Ay,
lai,
ay,
lai,
ay,
lai,
ay.
ya la la
Ay,
lai,
ay,
lai,
ay,
lai. Continue together. Of these wrongs we are guilty. We betray, we steal, we scorn, we act perversely. We are cruel, we scheme, we are violent, we slander, we devise evil, we lie, we ridicule, we disobey, we abuse, we defy, we corrupt, we commit crimes, we are hostile, we are stubborn, we are immoral, we kill, we spoil, we go astray, we lead others astray. On page 659, we spend some moments recognizing the good in our lives, hakarat hatov. We loved and we wept. We were kind and spoke thoughtfully. We were faithful and trusting. We put forth effort. We were mindful. We embraced. We took delight in the holy books. We were creative and we yearned. We fought for justice and searched out the good. We tried our best and we are attentive. We did what you commanded us to do. We found meaning in Torah, and most of the time, we did what is right. We proclaimed your name, and we were accepting. We were joyful, and we cared. My pleasure at this time to help us open the ark. Pleasure to call to the Bema, Barbara Chagrin, and Betsy Garfield. We continue with the words of Avinu Malkeinu, Almighty and Merciful, on page 662. Please rise as the ark is opened. Avinu Malkeinu, Kabel barachamim uvratzon et tevilatenu. Avinu Malkeinu, almighty and merciful, welcome our prayer with love and accept and embrace it. Avinu Malkeinu aseh lema'an rachamecha harabim. Avinu Malkeinu, act for the sake of your boundless compassion. Avinu Malkeinu aseh imanu lema'an shmecha. Avinu Malkeinu, act toward us as befits your name. Avinu Malkeinu chotmenu besefer parnasa v'chaklala. Avinu Malkeinu, seal us in the book of sustenance and livelihood. Avinu Malkeinu chotmenu besefer zichuyot. Avinu Malkeinu, seal us in the book of worthiness and merit. Avinu Malkeinu chotmenu besefer slicha umchila. Avinu Malkeinu, seal us in the book of forgiveness and pardon. Avinu Malkeinu chotmenu besefer chayim tovim. Avinu Malkeinu, seal us in the book of lives well lived. Avinu Malkeinu chotmenu besefer geula v'shua. Avinu Malkeinu, seal us in the book of redemption and renewal. Avinu Malkeinu malei yadenu miberchotecha. Avinu Malkeinu, let our hands overflow with your blessings. Avinu Malkeinu petach sha'arei shamayim litfilatenu. Avinu Malkeinu, let the gates of heaven be open to our prayer. Avinu Malkeinu chadesh aleinu shana tova. Avinu Malkeinu, renew for us a year of goodness. Avinu Malkeinu ein lanu melech ela ata. Avinu Malkeinu, we have no sovereign but you. Avinu Malkeinu chonenu va'anenu ki ein banu ma'asim. Aseh imanu tzedakah v'chesed v'hoshienu. Avinu Malkeinu, almighty and merciful, answer us with grace when our deeds are wanting. Save us through acts of justice and love. Avinu Malkeinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Avinu Malkeinu, chonenu v'anenu, ki ein banu ma'asi. Aseh imanu, tzedakah v'chesed. Aseh imanu, tzedakah v'chesed, v'hoshienu. Aseh imanu, tzedakah v'chesed. Aseh imanu, tzedakah v'chesed, v'hoshienu. Avinu Malkeinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Avinu Malkeinu, chonenu v'anenu, ki ein banu ma'asi. Continue with the words of Psalm 24. Lift yourselves, gates of heaven, rise high. Be carried aloft, everlasting portals, that the sovereign of splendor may enter. Who is the sovereign of splendor? The eternal soul of the universe, the sublime. This is the sovereign of splendor.
Shaharim Rashechem Vehi Nasu Pitichei Olam Veyavo Melech HaKavod. Mihu ze Melech HaKavod Adonai
Please join me on 667. To live life in all its fullness is to stand in awe before an open gate, to gaze into a doorway of hope, a wondrous portal of possibilities. Many are the gates of our lives, many the treasures towards which they lead, and how many close behind us, lost, forgotten, and sealed forever. How many gates, how many years? Standing in awe before the gates of a new year, we see its most precious gift, the minutes and the hours, the days and the weeks, the treasure house of time. Every moment is a vessel of infinite holiness. Every morning, noon, and night is a gateway to life's immensity. How will we use this precious gift? The full and complete Kaddish, called Kadesh Shalem, is found on page 668. Please rise.
Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabba, Amen. Bi'omati v'rachirute v'yamlich malchute b'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chaye dechol bet Yisrael b'gala uv'izman kariv ve'yimru Amen. Yehesh me'Rabba mevorach le'olam me'omaya Yitzbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpahar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitale v'yitala shemei dekudesha brichu le'hilah min kol berchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata tamira b'yolemav v'yimru Amen. Titkabal tzalot honu v'hut hondi chol Yisrael kadamavu hondi v'yishmaya v'yimru Amen. Yehesh lama rama min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'yimru Amen. Ose shalom b'rumav uyase shalom aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'yimru Amen.
Feel free to be seated. My pleasure at this time to call forward our Baltakia, David Bernstein, who will be sounding the shofar in a few minutes as we continue on page 670 as the day ends. We stand as one before the gates of a new year, renewed by this day of atonement, made stronger by all who are with us and by those whose presence we feel within. As the long day fades into dusk, we join our voices in words of hope and dedication. Pitchulanu Sharet Tzedek, Navovam, Nodeya. Open for us the gates of righteousness, that we may enter and praise the eternal source of life. We rise as we listen to the words of the Shema. Listen, Israel, Adonai is our God, Adonai is one.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Tekiah. Shivarim. Teruah. Tekiah Gedolah. Yashikoach, David. Wonderful. Feel free to be seated. We will continue now with the words of Havdalah as we make the separation between Yom Kippur and the new day, as all the new days begin in the evening. There was morning, day one, and so on and so forth. We do need somebody to lift what are called clay kodesh, the various holy vessels, and I will ask my wife Ida and son Avi to help out with that as we offer blessings for the fruit of the vine, the grape juice in this case, the minim, the spices, to remember the smells and aromas of Shabbat, and finally the lights as we place our fingernails close to the light so we can see the reflection. And we invite you to join us in Debbie Friedman's beautiful version of the Havdalah service. Yai, lai, la, 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 lai, lai. Lai, la, 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 lai, lai. Ya, la, lai, 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 lai. Ya, la, lai, lai, ya, la, lai. Yai, lai, ya, la, 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 lai, lai. Yai, lai, ya, la, 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 lai, lai. Ya, la, lai, 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 lai. Ya, la, lai, lai, ya, la, lai. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei puri hagafen borei puri hagafen Yai lai la 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 lai lai yai lai la 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 lai 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 ya la lai 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 ya la lai 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 ya la lai lai ya la lai Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei mirei ha'esh borei meorei ha'esh Yai lai ya la 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 lai la Yai lai ya la 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 lai lai Ya la lai 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 Ya la la lai lai Ya la lai 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 Ya la lai ya la lai Ya lai ya la 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 lai lai Ya lai ya la 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 lai lai Ya la lai 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 Ya la lai lai ya la lai Hamavdil ben Kodesh lechol Hatotenu imcho Zareinu v'chaspenu, yarbe akol, ve'akochavim balayla. Shana tova, 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 Shana tova. A good year, a year of peace. May gladness reign and joy increase. A good year, a year of peace. May gladness reign and joy increase. Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Atishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Agiladi, Bimera ve'amenu, Yavo Eleinu, Imoshiach ben David, Imoshiach ben David, Eliyahu Anavi, Eliyahu Atishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Agiladi. Say Shavua Tov to all of you. And this concludes our service. For those who would like to join us in the Break the Fast, it's happening immediately in the social hall behind you. And for the blessing of the challah, so we can enjoy the food, especially those who have not eaten for a very long time, the words of the motzi, hamot min haaretz. We give thanks to God for bread. Our voices rise in song together as our joyful prayer is said. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Enjoy the Break the Fast.